Well, this is pretty exciting. Race Sim Studio launching a bunch of cars all at the same time. There's only one thing for it, and that's to jump on track and give them a go. So we're going to get progressively faster because we'll start off with the 2024 Formula RSS4. So that's a Formula 4 car. Then we'll go to the Formula 2 car, which is the RSS2 V6 2024. Then we'll give the new Formula Hybrid 2024 a quick go. And then we're going to try the 2026 regulations car, so that's the Hybrid X 2026, and then to finish off it'll be the X 2026 but with a V12 engine. This could be fun. Well, that wasn't a particularly quick lap, but this is a lovely car to drive. The feeling through the wheel is very engaging. It feels like it's very responsive. You may have also noticed that going into Stowe, the rear was obviously happy to lock as I started to turn in. So it took a bit of correction, but you can catch the slide. So far so good. Let's get quicker. Clearly not the greatest lap I've ever driven in my life, but this is a really difficult car to drive, but in a good way. It's so moorish, for want of a better word. I just want to keep driving and driving and driving because I feel like there is a lot of time out there to be gained just by learning how to drive it. That wasn't a great lap, but have a look at these two examples of why it was still the lap that I showed you. Yeah, this is great. This really is so engaging to drive. It sounds good, it looks good, it feels good. Yep, this is going to become a bit of a go-to for me. That's exhilarating. Very similar to the experience you get with the VRC Formula Alpha, I think. I don't know what that strange new whining noise is. They said that the sounds have changed. Yeah, maybe they've identified an onboard sound that I haven't heard before. Have a listen. It's interesting. It's just so engaging to drive again. It just feels so. Okay, here's the real question. How is it that mod creators like VRC and RSS, combined with a 10, 11-year-old game, are producing better Formula 1 content than the official F1 game? This thing, incredible. Now, I'm not seeing the lap times on my screen at the minute because I've got all the HUD turned off. I'm going to assume that that was slower than the 2024 car. It felt slower, it doesn't feel as planted, but at the same time in some ways feels easier to drive. It's a weird experience to explain. The engine note sounds a lot flatter and it feels like there isn't as much power, but then the next thing you think is, God, I'm going a lot faster than I was. So, I don't know. It's definitely different though. What would happen though if we stuck a V12 engine in this chassis? Holy moly. I was really gripping the steering wheel so tight. That's an experience. That there is an experience that all sim racers that like a bit of Formula action should try. That's mad. That is mad. RSS, you have created another bunch of fantastic cars, fantastic mods, well done. That's happened a few times. It requires a new untested version of custom shaders patch, which always causes issues for me. Maybe that's just a me thing, or maybe it's just pushing CSP to its limits. I don't know. I will do some digging to find out if I can get things more stable. But right now, you may find a couple of small issues like that. But what I will say is, in conclusion, RSS have produced another wonderful batch of new Formula cars. They really have. Along with VRC, they are doing incredible work for Assetto Corsa. And all of those cars are a really fantastic experience that if you like single seaters, you should try.